Hey, it's Phoebe with Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of the Triangle. I wanted to make a quick video for all you hot tub owners out there talking about balance today, because balance is so important to the health and clarity of the water. So if your water doesn't look this clear, it might be because it's off balance. Certainly we could also be dealing with things like organics in the water. But when we have a situation with water and we want to check our balance, when we get our test strips, you really primarily are looking at your alkaline, your pH, and your total hardness. TH stands for total hardness. Now, typically when we get an initial reading, we want to take a look at that test strip. We want to line it up to the color pads on the back. We're going to see where we're kind of sitting. Today, my alkalinity looks good. My pH may be just a little bit high. Hardness looks good. I'm not really worried so much today with the free chlorine or total chlorine because we're paying attention right now to the balance of the spa first. So whenever you have an adjustment to make, you always want to make it in a certain order. When we first fill up our hot tub, we want to first identify the hardness. And in most city water situations, we're going to find that we're at the low end of that spectrum. So you would be adding your calcium hardness increaser. I typically recommend that you add that in 3 to 4 ounce quantities and slowly work it up to about 150. You could go a little bit higher, but generally 150 is a good place to be. That's where we are today, so I'm not going to make any adjustments on that. After we get our hardness straight, the next thing we're going to jump up to the alkaline. Alkaline controls pH, so it's important we get that alkaline in range. We need to be between 80 and 120 parts per million. So we might use an alkaline increaser, or we might use a combination product that adjusts both pH and alkaline. Either would be acceptable. Today my pH is reading a little bit high, so I'm actually going to add a little bit of a product. We have a combination product called pH Alkaline Down. In all fairness, it doesn't really affect the alkalinity in small quantities, but it will bring the pH levels down. So today we're going to be adding just a couple tablespoons of the pH decreaser to get that in check. Once our hardness, alkaline, and pH are all in the okay range, we can then move on and do our weekly or bi-weekly treatment with our free chlorine, or as we might call it, concentrated chlorine granules. So that's just the basics of keeping a proper balance in your hot tub. Got to get those 3 things right: alkaline, pH, and hardness, and then that'll help your sanitizer work more efficiently. If you ever have questions, feel free to email or call me. It's again Phoebe with Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of the Triangle.